Hold up, I'm breaking ankles like some old tops. My rhyme steady going. Please don't ask me if the flow stop. Deep in the pocket like the roof on a drop top. 101 Dalmatians, the way your boy drop dots. Man, hold up, I got you diving when I'm juking. The clips so sick like the smell from when you're pooping. Man, get down and click the sub button and hit the bell, cause I got a lot more of it. Yeah, who's mains? Terrence House head, who's mains? Batman, Bruce Wayne.
What's goody, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy, WhosManz. You already know what time it is. Getting into this Cincinnati Bengals Steelers preview. And I guess I just want to talk to y'all about my thoughts on the game and just talking about a few players that I think will be pretty cool, especially for this team. So let's get into it. And before we do that, if you are new, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you never miss an upload. And then also hit the like button if you do like this. So we're going to try to do this every Sunday before the game, or before the Steelers game. And let me know if I should do this for other teams too. But for right now, it's just going to be the Steelers. So anyway, we are playing the Bengals. We're going to be the underdog, and the underdog for a good reason. Bengals were at the Super Bowl last year and played a pretty good game. I think that they've gotten better, especially with the acquisitions they got on the offensive line, at tackle, and I think that right there will, help them get the ball downfield a lot more because they have a lot of weapons in the passing game. Obviously, they have Jamar Chase, they got T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. They do not have Uzomah anymore, but they have Hayden Hurst, who is a reliable pass catcher at tight end. And then you cannot also forget about Joe Mixon and Joe Burrow. So they've got a lot of weapons on offense. It's just going to come up to our defense to at least hold them. It's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. We also have some nice acquisitions that we got. Levi Wallace, Miles Jack shoring up the middle linebacker spot. And then we also have Larry Ogunjobi. And I think those additions are going to help out in a lot of areas. Larry Ogunjobi and Tyson Alualu coming back, I think will help in the run game. Then you also have Miles Jack, which I think is going to help out in our pass game, and along with Levi Wallace. And he's a 6-foot corner, so Ahkello Witherspoon and Levi Wallace are going to be bigger, a little bit quicker to keep up with Jamar Chase. And like I said, our defensive line should be pretty good as far as the run game. So we will see about that one, but I think it'll help out. One thing that I'm also excited about is this is like a new era. With Mitch Trubisky starting at quarterback, and then we have Kenny Pickett, who will, come in the future. And hopefully, what I'm looking for is Kenny Pickett to just sit out this whole year, and that he can just take this whole year to learn. If he can take this entire year to learn, that'd be dope. And hopefully, Mitch Trubisky just plays really well. I think he has the potential to do really well. A lot of people forget that he did make it to a Pro Bowl with the Bears. And he did have a season where he did really well. He went to the Bills last year, and I think when he sat, he learned quite a bit with that Bills team that did really well. And so far in preseason, he's looked pretty good. The one thing that I like about it is that, he adds a lot more athleticism to the position, and his arm is going to be a little bit stronger. He's going to be able to push it downfield. Big Ben's arm at the end of his career just wasn't the same as it used to be, where he could push the ball downfield. But now we have that athleticism and the ability to push the ball downfield. So I think we should see that in the pass game, especially with Chase Claypool and Deontay Johnson, and then also with our rookie George Pickens, aka NFL Young Boy. I think Pickens can actually, help Chase Claypool out in that you give him that dog. Chase Claypool is 6'4", about 250, 260. And he has to be able to use that size. Chase Claypool had about 860 yards, 2 touchdowns last year. I think he can improve on the touchdowns. I definitely think he can get a little bit more touchdowns than he did last year. 2 is kind of, I feel like, unacceptable for a guy who's 6'4", 260, basically tight end size with that kind of speed and jumping ability. And Deontay Johnson had 1,160 passing or receiving yards. And I think he can keep that one up. I believe he had 110 catches. But I think he can keep that up. Just shore up the drops near the end of the year. I know he did have one of the better drop rates in the league, but he kind of fell off with the drops near the end of the season. And he did have 8 touchdowns, and it was 107 receptions, 1,161 yards. But anyway, I think our pass offense has improved quite a bit. I know that Matt Canada wants to run the ball a little bit more, and he has more of a zone run scheme, a lot of motion, and we're gonna see. It should. I think the offense should look a little bit better, a little bit more balanced instead of throwing all these screens. You can already see in preseason we're not throwing so many screens. We're actually pushing the ball downfield, and it looks like both Kenny Pickett and Mitch Trubisky are pretty comfortable with putting the ball downfield. The one weak spot on our team is this offensive line. We did pick up Mason Cole. We did pick up James Daniels, and we did get Jesse Davis. But our tackles and Chukwuma Okorafor and Dan Moore, they're gonna have to do some pretty good things, and also we got to see something from Kevin Dotson or Kendrick Green, depends on what's going on, near the end of the year. But we got to see something from them. Kevin Dotson hasn't really shown what he could have shown. I know last year was kind of a down year for him. His rookie season looked very promising. And then Kendrick Green just looks a little too light, not strong enough. But I don't know, maybe something's improved. Hopefully we see that in our that improvement in our line. James Daniels kind of looked a little in preseason, but then again, it's preseason, so who knows? Hopefully something changes, something sparks in the regular season. But our offensive line is going to be that part of our offense. I think that'll hold us back. And then Presley Harvin, I need to see some less. I need to see less inaccuracies from his punting. He has a huge leg. It's just sometimes he tends to shank the ball a lot. So hopefully, he's come back this season and he can, keep consistently punting, because I think if he does that, then we will win over this field position battle with a lot of teams. But, as far as how I think the Steelers are due this season, I'm going to be completely honest. As an objective fan, I see us winning about 9 games. I feel like it's going to be a tough season with this team. So I do not see us beating the Bengals, although I do think we can pull it out. Like I said, with the acquisitions we got in the offseason and with some youth at quarterback, I think we'll be in a better position, as far as from last year. But I think we're the underdog for a reason. Bengals made it to the Super Bowl, and they didn't get worse. They got better. So I think we're losing to this Bengals team. I think we can beat the Patriots and the Browns. I do believe we can beat the Jets. With how the Bills looked, if they continue to look that way, Week 5, I don't see us winning that one. I don't see us beating the Bucs either. The Dolphins game, I think, is an interesting one. I think we can beat the Dolphins. It's just to see how Tua does, but we usually in the past have not done well with speedy receivers. They have a lot of speed. And then we play the Eagles, which once again, that one's kind of up in the air. I don't know how Jalen Hurts is going to be, but I do believe we can beat them. The Saints, another one that's up in the air. We play the Bengals again, which I don't think we'll win that one. The Colts, I think the Colts will be sneaky good this year, now that they have Matt Ryan. Then we're playing the Falcons. I definitely think we're going to win that one. We play the Ravens, and with how that's looking right now with Lamar Jackson, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Then we play the Panthers, who I think we can beat. The Raiders are going to be good. Then we play the Ravens and Browns again. So, yeah, I think we can win about 9 games this season. I don't think we're going to be doing anything too crazy. But I see us going 9 wins. Anything above 9 wins, I think we have outdone ourselves this year. But I don't think this is going to be anything too crazy this season. How I have it is that I believe the Bengals are going to be number 1, Ravens number 2. I think we'll be 3rd, and the Browns will be last. Reason being is the whole Deshaun Watson thing kind of puts them in a bind, and they don't have any quarterbacks that look too scary. They do have Amari Cooper, but I mean, aside from that, Donovan Peoples-Jones and Mitchell Schwartz, you don't really know too much. Well, you know Donovan Peoples-Jones. I mean, he's a decent wide receiver. I don't think he's bad at all, but he's no Jarvis Landry, or he's not a Odell Beckham Jr. by any stretch. And so, yeah, I just don't really see them doing anything too crazy this year. It's just I think the Steelers are going to be 3rd this year in the division. And hopefully, at the end of the year, we can figure something out on the offensive line. But like I said, man, I really don't think we're going to win this game. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be like a 24-17 kind of ball game, 27-24 kind of ball game. I think our offense is going to be a lot better, and our defense is going to be better. But I just think the Bengals have too much firepower right now. And but hey, it's any given Sunday. You never know, and we just have to find out. So yeah, that's basically what I think about this game so far. Let me know if I should do this more often. Actually, I'm just going to do it more often anyway, but let me know if I should do it with more teams. Maybe I'll kind of give my predictions on each game of the week and go from there. But thank you guys for listening to me talk about my favorite team, the Steelers. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Thank y'all for coming through to the video. It really means a lot. Go ahead, like I said earlier, if you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because we uploading. We putting stuff up here every day. And also hit the like button. Tell me what y'all liked and disliked about the video. What your boy can improve on. We on Strive. We striving to get 400 subscribers this year. And I think we can do it. Also, we part of GITG. Let's give it to God Game, bro. He doing it all, so I'm gonna just let him do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank y'all for coming through, sliding through the video, showing your boy some love. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.